Hello everybody, welcome back to We Talk Football. The international break is over, but it was a good international break. But as usual, we're joined by Robbo. How are you?
Mate, I'm buzzing. I got most of these scores right. I'm happy.
And we're also joined by special guest Blair McNally. Blair, how are you?
Thank you very much for having me on, boys. I'm buzzing for this one, and I'm buzzing to give Connor a good slaughtering as usual.
I know it's a
Listen,
pleasure.
I'll whip your ass when it comes to predictions. Let's just leave it at that, Blair.
Um, First off, how did you enjoy the international break? Obviously, Scotland picking up 2 wins on the bounce. It's a good international break for us.
Tell you something. See the limbs when McTominay scored the second. Wow. I was sitting in the posh seats. I wasn't. You watched my video. I was sitting in the comfy seats. And by the way, there was no loss of atmosphere. No, I'd literally just bought the seats. It was normal pricing, mate, and I wanted to get it near the Spain bench for Rodrigo, the boy that was over for California. And mate, it just erupted. I thought like the atmosphere wouldn't be that good where I was sitting, but yeah, I was wrong. Hamden, I think, wow, fair play.
See,
I
Blair,
know.
I'm going to ask you this before we get into predictions. Would you like see how you see like Croatia, you see like you maybe not Ukraine, Belgium, Belarus, all these nations have a big ultra section. Do you think Hampden would benefit from that? Having like a drum,
Obviously, it would
somebody with a
benefit.
megaphone and flags waving.
Obviously it would benefit from it, but it's hard because it's a national team. I don't really think it fits the agenda of the national team. Like I get doing it for a club, right? Because that's club and you're following them home and away every weekend. But see your national team, it's more of like a feeling you're going to support your country and it's passionate. But I wouldn't really. I was thinking about this all day. I don't really agree with having ultras at a national team game because you look at France, you look at Holland and stuff. They don't have it either.
Yeah,
It's
France
more of
do.
just. It's more of just going to support your country and like being with people you wouldn't usually be there with. Do you know, it's a weird thing,
Yeah.
but I prefer Hampden the way it is, and it shows like if there is a section, obviously Tartan Army, where they do start songs. Spain game proved that it can still be a good atmosphere. Do you know?
I know. Listen, I've had this chat with a few people, including Sam. I think obviously look at you said France. I know France actually do have a section. They've had it the last couple of years. It's more of a new thing for them. But you look at their countries like Croatia and that, like Middle Europe, and you see all their ultras come together and support their national club, and it does benefit. But Hampden, I feel like Scotland as a whole, it'd be very hard to try and organise that type of thing.
Aye, it's
That's
too.
the issue.
Too many Celtic and Rangers fans are too biased and
See,
get their own
I would make
opinions.
sure that like, if it was myself that ran it, I'd make sure that none of the old firm would have nothing to do with it because I feel like if you get your St Mirren, Motherwell, Hibs, Hearts, Aberdeen, all them together, you could make an unbelievable singing section. But again,
They
there's
all
that
hate
one
each
that
other.
exactly this is the issue in
They all
Scotland.
hate each other as well. That's a problem. Like I go to games and I'll sit in the ultra sections, even like St Mirren and Hibs and stuff. They hate. They actually hate each other to the point that I don't think it could work in
Nah,
Scotland.
like you need it to be like a League Two, League One type of people.
Aye.
But we'll move on now. I want to hear about Scotland in a little bit. But Robbie, predictions? Do you get the wheel ready?
I have got the wheel ready. Had
So
a share
first
my
of all,
screen.
we've got Celtic versus Ross County. We've got Rangers v Dundee United
Aye,
and Partick versus
Cove.
Cove Rangers. So we've got these three games are out of the wheels.
See that one again? It's Thistle.
Thistle, sorry,
Oh,
Thistle. Thistle versus Cove Rangers. These
Timberland.
three are out the wheel. We're going to discuss them in detail because obviously teams. So we'll get the wheel up. So we've got St Mirren, Levy, St Johnstone, Aberdeen, Kelly Hearts, and Hibs Motherwell. Robbie, spin that wheel.
Johnston Aberdeen.
St Johnstone, Aberdeen, really good game. So we'll take a wee note of that. That's a really, really good game. So that's fine. St John's Aberdeen, perfect. So going to wheel two, Robbie, and we have Arbroath, Ayr, Morton, Inverness, Dundee, Hamilton, and Rafe Queens. Spin that wheel, Robbie. Oh, Dundee, Hamilton. Now that'll be a very interesting game. What do you think, Blair? Dundee v Hamilton.
Andy Hamilton. You want to finish that off for us, mate?
Nope.
Uh,
So League One.
Hamilton just off the back of the cup win, obviously, I was at on Sunday. That could be a very, very good game because Hamilton full of confidence, Dundee need to win it if they've got any chance of taking the league, so that'd be a good game.
So I think it'll be a really good game. Queen of the South versus Peterhead, Alloa Airdrie, Edinburgh Montrose, Clyde Falkirk, and a wee derby, Dunfermline Kielty. Robbie, spin that wheel. I've got my ideal one here, but we'll wait and see if I get it. I'm not getting it. Fuck. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, fuck. The only one I didn't want. Alloa v Airdrie. Now this will be a really good game. I can't wait to discuss this. And finally,
I think we know what game you want.
who are we playing? So we've got East Fife, Annan, Dumbarton, Stenhousemuir, Forfar versus Albion, Bonnyrigg Rose, v Stranraer, and Elgin Stirling. Spin that wheel, Robbie.
Make up a wee theme song for every time I spin it.
Go on, go on, go on. Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
Elgin v
Elgin
Stirling.
Oh, that should be a very good game. Blair, you've been to Stirling by a few times. Sat in
Aye.
that wee ultra section.
Very good, I'm impressed.
Mate, come
I've
on!
never been up to Elgin, actually.
Elgin's a good away trip. So first of all, we'll start. We'll be nice. We'll nice Blair. So Blair, you've got this Thistle game this weekend. Cove Rangers. What are you thinking, prediction wise?
Need to win it, to be honest with you. Cove, last time we played them at home, we've actually not beaten Cove Rangers this season. They've been our bogey team. Last time we played them at home, we were 2-0 up to the 85th minute, and then Mark Reynolds scored 2. Aye, centre back scored 2, scored 1, and then scored 1 2 minutes later to make it 2 each. So, and then last time we played Cove, we were up. In fact, we could beat 1-0 actually. And then before that, we were 1-0 down, and then Jamie Snedden, the goalkeeper, scored a 97th minute equaliser. So it's always been an interesting game, always been full of goals, but aye, let's hope we can get ourselves back on track because the last couple of games we've obviously been draws. Hit the ground running with Dillon, but we've not really advanced from that, so need to get back on track and get ourselves cemented into the playoffs.
So we score prediction then off you.
2-0, 2-0 Thistle.
2-0 Thistle. I'm going to say 2-1 Thistle. Just for what you're saying to be previous. I'm saying 2-1 Thistle. And Robbie?
I'll go 1-0 Thistle. Win.
We're all going Thistle.
Yeah.
So Robbie, so Blair, the way this works is if you get the correct score, it's 5 points. You correct one, and it's 2 points. So at the end, when we get to the game, we'll put it on Twitter. So last time we had Mac Attack on, and he actually lost. Robbie was the winner for that week. So next up, Robbie, what's the next game we've got?
We have, what is the next game we've
Is
got?
it Rangers or Celtic we doing?
We'll do Rangers because it's up first.
Rangers vegan. Is it United, am I correct?
Aye.
Right.
Rangers Dundee United.
So Rangers a chance to bring up the gap back to 6 points, obviously. We international break. I don't know if they didn't really get many players out in internationals. I put 1 or 2. Borna Barisic, obviously.
Ryan Jack.
Ryan Jack obviously played 1 game. It was a pointless game, but I don't like him. I said this in our Scottish predictions. Rangers should win this easy. I'm saying 3-0 Rangers straight away. Blair, what are you thinking with Rangers?
I think 3-0 is a good shout. I'm going to go 4-0.
Robbie?
I'll go 5-0 to Rangers because Dundee United are rotten. Because I think they're just written to go down at this point, to be honest.
You'd love that.
I would love that.
Being a St Mirren fan, you'd love to see good go down.
After the playoffs the last time and seeing the fans greeting it was great.
Next up is County versus Celtic. Now, obviously, Rangers win on Saturday. Celtic need to win that game. Celtic, they're now, for some reason, they come out more the second half than they do the first, I've noticed. I would be, if I was Ange, I'd be giving Haksabanovic. He scored against Hearts at home. He scored against Hibs at home.
Yeah, his goal, by the way, his goal at Celtic Park, wow.
Mate, he's unbelievable. That's what I say about the misses. Haksabanovic is my GOAT this year. I think he's so underrated. I said this in front of John Hart. Listen, I went to John Hartson, and you can listen to this back. I said to John Hartson that I would have been bringing Hacks on earlier on in the Real Madrid game. He came on and he made a difference. Okay, we didn't get any goals.
Oh, I agree with that, aye, but you can't say he's your GOAT when
He
you've
is my
got
goat
players
this
that-
season. Listen, I'm not being the Jota Kyogo.
He's not even
Hacks is
playing.
class.
He's class, right? And he should be getting more game time for you to say he's your GOAT. I mean, Callum McGregor, Kyogo, Jota. I'm not even going to say Joe Hart because he's
Aye,
but
different class. But
different class. When's the last time he saved a penalty? I'm better in goals.
that's a penalty, but mate, when's the last time Tab missed a penalty?
Aye, fair dues. When's the last time Tav didn't get a penalty?
Exactly. So we'll move on for the penalty shout. So, Robbie, what do you think? Ross County v Celtic.
But I'll probably every team win for Celtic. I don't see any different.
And score.
I'll go 3-1 Celtic. Aiming below goal, obviously, because
Right, Blair.
4-0 Celtic.
And myself. Do you know what? I'm gonna go 4-1. Now the reason for this, I can see Jordan White getting a goal. Jordan's obviously a good pal of mine. I've got he likes to score against Old Firm. He's done it a few times, especially up in Dingwall. So I could see him getting a goal. Brophy, I think it would.
How do you know Jordan?
How do I know Jordan? I've known Jordan. I know Jordan through Jordan's brother.
Some size, isn't he? Some height.
Mate, fucking scary. I know Jordan through Johnny. I worked with Jordan's brother, so aye. So Rob, what was the SPL game that we were going to do?
what one?
The SPF.
The St Johnstone Aberdeen.
St John, Aberdeen. Blair, let you go first. Obviously, Fair City Unity versus Ultras Aberdeen. This will be I think this will be a good game. It's a derby game. As they see it in their eyes, it is a wee derby. You expect fans to travel for that one from Aberdeen. What are you thinking of St Johnstone Aberdeen?
I'm saying 2-1 St Johnstone. Well, nah, 2-1 Aberdeen. 2-1 Aberdeen because Aberdeen are starting to hit form.
Fair enough. Robbie?
I'll go 3-0 to Aberdeen.
And I'm going to go 2-1 to St Johnstone. I just think at home they've got a better chance. Aberdeen okay are in a good form just now. Think he got manager of the month, so he did. But I don't know. I just see St Johnstone taking on. So
Aberdeen are better player on the rise more than I'd say St Johnstone are.
well, listen,
It's good one left.
we'll see what happens. So what's the Robbie next game, please?
Dundee versus Hamilton.
Now, as when we announced this,
Dundee, Hamilton.
can you tell what side of Glasgow Blair comes from?
Mate, I'm a Fizzle fan. I just
I'm
winding you up.
stirring the pot. Robbie, you go first, mate.
I don't know. I don't like Hamilton at all. You know this, but they've just won the cup, so I'll back Hamilton to beat Dundee 2-0.
Keys. 2-0. Okay. Blair, obviously you were at the Aki's game last week. You
Dundee, you're taking this one about 3-0.
3-0 Dundee.
I'll say 3-1. Hamilton are just off the back of that. Their players have been out getting on it. Probably should have been saying this, but their players have been literally on it for about 4 days straight after that cup win. Like, see when I was out at the Scotland game, they were out at the pub as well, still on it from their cup win on Sunday. So, fair play to listen, you don't win a cup every day of your life, do you know what I mean? Fair play to them. I would be doing the same.
Obviously, I wanted to transition a little second. You were at the game. You put a very controversial tweet up that somehow somebody that follows us started getting an argument with you. Now, I agree with you with the ticket schedule with Trust Cup.
Oh, you're talking about the...
Yes.
I can't even mind who I was arguing
Andy.
with. Just don't even remember, but it
I
shows
remember
how...
sitting lying in bed getting all these freaking notifications after 2 years.
I can't...
Apart
But,
from the ticket scandal, obviously they had the online tickets. Now, what was your opinion on that? first of all?
2023 and they've not got online tickets for games, you need to go and collect them. Oh, I remember who I was arguing with now. Aye, that guy. And he
Aye.
was saying you should be able to go and get a ticket. You should be able to go and drive 30 miles to go and get a ticket. On people sometimes don't have time to drive 30 miles to go and get a ticket. Do you know what I mean? Just pure stupidity.
Aye.
So, well, somebody sitting on his couch with his pap off, with his phone in his belly, sitting typing. Know what I mean? Like,
Lovely, man. I don't need that image.
I was,
Anyway,
I was too busy last like listen, I've got no time. And same for yous, but and it was like obviously I had to get somebody to buy me a ticket online. In 2023 you should be able to buy a ticket online. It's just a joke. Them demanding you have to go all the way to the stadium with the home team to get the ticket, it's just mental.
who is the home team?
So both by home teams I mean like there's a team on each side. So if you were wanting a ticket in the Raith, you were wanting a ticket in the Raith side, you would have had to drive all the way to Kirkcaldy and get a ticket. If you want a ticket on the Aki side, but for you to get a ticket, you could only go on the Monday to Friday dates that they had open. So they never had they had it like open till like 11 o'clock on the Saturday morning. Do you know what I mean? But apart from that, it was like Monday to Friday 9 to 5. So it's like, can I go at night 10? Exactly. That's what I try to say, but aye.
Aye. Obviously, I agree, mate. 2023, you can get League Cup tickets, you get the Scottish Cup tickets, so why the Trust Cup tickets not online? Why not just use like a basic website, or even a club have online ticketing? Like, just for that match, make a website for it, just for that thing. Like, it's no rocket science.
I know.
But apart from that, was that a good game?
Quality game, mate. Do you know what? Quality game. Hamilton keeper, unbelievable. Fulton, but that's off to Hamilton, man. They dug deep. John
I'm
Rankin
going
had
to ask,
them
you
right
were at
on.
the game. Was it a sending off?
No, I didn't even see it. I just it was the fans that decided it. So at a game with such high pressures, he came across him. It's a yellow for me. But the fans were right on it. Ah, boom! And then see, as soon as the fans it was an impact decision. You seen the ref just going oh, and then he started running at him. Red card, boom. So, aye, I think it's been dismissed.
Oh, really?
Aye, I think it is dismissed. So
Fair
I wouldn't
enough.
say.
But I'm going to go down. I hate Hamilton with a passion. Obviously, Albion Rovers my local club. Any team in Lanarkshire I can't get behind. So I'm going to go 3-0 Dundee. So, Robin, next game is League One.
Yep. It is Airdrie Alloa.
I'm getting me out of the way. Alloa fucking 9-0. Nah, Alloa 2-1. Blair, you ever been to an Airdrie game? That's not.
I went to the playoff final last year where I've seen quite a few tears. Do you know what? As a team, I like Airdrie. As a team, I like Airdrie. They actually play good football. I like Airdrie. It's just obviously the idiots in the stands that ruin it for them, to be
Do
honest
you know
with
the
you.
history behind Airdrie?
Yes.
Well,
I'm a Partick Thistle fan, remember.
yes, okay.
Um,
I don't agree
I
with
don't know
Airdrie
if
as a
you've seen the
club.
videos of it. Have you seen the videos of the Thistle v Airdrie Cup game
Oh.
last season? Aye. So, yeah. We love Airdrie, shall we say. But Airdrie, good team. Do you know what? I think Easton getting taken out of the core of the teams kind of made them struggle a bit. But aye, I'm going to go 2-1 Airdrie, I think.
Robbie?
I'll always back Airdrie just because I have a pal that supports them, so I'll go 2-0 Airdrie.
Why have I not sat you yet? And finally, Robbie, second final game.
Second final game is Elgin versus Stirling Albion.
I'm going to say I'll get it straight off. Stirling, obviously, the Albion's derby, I'd say, because obviously it's close team to Albion. But I can see Stirling taking this easy. I'm going to say 3-1 Stirling. Obviously, Blair, you've been to the Stirling ground. You've got a good wee connection. What are you saying to it?
Dumbarton have just get beat out 4-4 midweek, so Stirling are going to take full advantage of it. I think Stirling will win 2-0. 2-0, aye.
Robbie?
I'll go 3-0 to Stirling.
Fair
Comfortable
enough.
win.
So we're all going Stirling. And finally, we've got one more game that we'd left off, not without you knowing. There's an Old Firm this weekend on Sunday. The B teams in the Lowland League. Rangers
I'm
v
going to that.
Celtic. Oh! Keep an eye out for the video, guys. 'Cause
I'm actually
this will
going.
be out
Going
tomorrow.
to that.
So keep your eye out for the video.
Aye. Monday.
Monday will be out. What time?
I think it's 2 or 3 o'clock.
Right, keep your eye out
I'm
for the
going
video.
into Preston v
Uh,
Blackpool on Saturday for the derby. That'll be a very good one. And then I've actually got 3 derbies in a row, so love it. Love to see it.
What game you got tomorrow?
No, I just had Haddington v Musselburgh as well,
Oh,
so
is that what it was?
that's 3
Musselburgh,
derbies
but
now.
I didn't know what the other club was, so fair enough. So guys, make sure that's when this goes up, obviously the video will be out, but check out his Haddington Musselburgh vlog, the Blackpool Preston vlog, and then the Old Firm vlog, well the Old Firm B vlog. Make sure you check them out over the weekend. Trust me, players' content's unbelievable. But yeah, we have Rangers B v Celtic B. Obviously we're coming off on Monday night. A very controversial game. A very controversial ending to the women's Old Firm. We won't discuss that. But obviously, yeah, she admitted, yes. We'll leave that for another day. That was a cracking keeper.
Cracking here or not, was his name, asked him?
He got him in the shoulder.
Did his best bit, didn't he?
But aye, so Blair, you're going to it. Obviously, Rangers B v Celtic B. Where's it getting held?
Ibrox.
Oh, is it Ibrox? Oh.
Aye.
So we can expect fans there this time.
Yep.
What are you saying score wise? Because there's only 2 points in it between Celtic B and Rangers B.
I know, it's a close one. Celtic battered them on Sunday. On New Year's. So, I don't know. I see Rangers winning 2-1. I think it's going to be a close one because they two hate each other. Like, the B teams hate each other. Because you've seen it in the last game. Celtic just ran them up.
It was weird watching that game because you seen fans in it, but it was all just Celtic fans. There was like no Rangers fans. It's like, what's the point in letting fans in if there's no going to be away fans?
You know.
I was just, I don't understand it. Robbie, what are you saying to
I'm not too knowledgeable on it, but I'll go with Celtic B to win 1-0.
And myself, obviously, I'm going to go 3-1 Celtic B. I just think they're picking up form again. Again, last Old Firm, you go off to look at that game, it was just Celtic all, like, it was, you had Rangers score, but it was just all Celtic that game, and obviously there's hatred right there that is infused into these players, Rocco Vata especially.
Well, look at that Charlie Hingme that's just left McCann.
Aye, so
he's wanting to leave now.
Aye, so have you heard the story about Rocco and Charlie, Robbie?
No.
So Rocco plays for Ireland. His dad was an ex-Celtic player, so Rocco's always grew up with a Celtic background. Charlie McCann vice versa with Rangers. And Charlie McCann shot out a challenge with Rocco, and I go in, and Rocco celebrated right in his face. So aye, great fun. These B teams are great. And then what's it, Mirren's B team who's like the
Shush.
But aye, so that's the predictions. Obviously, some cracking games right there. Blair, you've got a couple that you're going to be attending. What one are you looking more buzzing for, the Blackpool Preston or the Celtic?
Oh, it has to be Blackpool Preston. It's a sellout, and I've been wanting to go to this game for a while. Preston won last year, and it was like a midweek game. It was like 1-0, but this one's going to be good. It's Saturday.
Is it Preston or is it Blackpool?
Aye, Preston, 12:30 kick-off as well.
So it's in
and they've changed it as well, where Blackpool have only got half the stand now and Preston have got the other half, so there's going to be fans next to each other. Oh, it's good. Preston's a closed-in stadium. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, that'll be fun to watch. I'm really looking forward to that vlog. So Blair, anything big coming up?
Nah, it's just on and off. I'm looking forward to this time of year now. So we've obviously got bigger games coming up now, games that mean stuff now. So that's what I was talking to Sam on Saturday about. It's just summer content's going to be good, and you might see some different videos, shall we say, videos of Blair on the football pitch with some special guests. So stay tuned. That
To,
could be
to
good.
disclose, Robbo will not be on a football pitch. Robbo can't run the fucking length of himself.
You may not need to run the length of yourself
Oh,
with
fuck
the
me.
things I'll be doing, so stay tuned.
So one thing
Might need to get you on.
I want to bring up before we let you go, because I know you're a busy man. If Scottish football was to turn into the way Irish football ran, as in for the league, would you accept? Would you like that? So we start at the end of February and finish in November. Do you think it would benefit from that?
Summer League,
Summer League. Do you think we'd benefit from that?
obviously I prefer Summer League, but I don't think it would benefit us, no, because the players need that. There's too many players in Celtic and Rangers. If we didn't have Celtic and Rangers, it would work. See, because we've got Celtic and Rangers, it's not going to work because there's too many internationals. It doesn't fit in with international breaks. The only reason it works in Ireland is because there's not many
major.
internationals, you know. So it works with the schedule for the internationals. It just really works hand in hand. But yeah, if Celtic and Rangers went in the league, I would be all for it.
And obviously, news hit recently that the Celtic and Rangers have been contacted about this Super League. Do you think I can see one club jumping quicker than the other?
Nah, I don't think either team will go for it. I just think it's not football, and it's not really. I feel the reason our team wouldn't go for it is not because obviously it's good money, easy money, but we call it that. I think there would be a massive backlash off it from the fans.
And the thing is, and I'm going to say this from a Celtic point of view, it'd be hard to win trophies.
Aye.
Majorly. Like us especially, we've got it so easy. And it's sad to say, like we do. Like you look at that, and I hate bringing it up because it's Robbie and he's a St Mirren fan, but that St Mirren game, the cup game at Parkhead, it was just there was no Celtic could have put a B team out there and it still won. Like there's no challenge now.
Against
St Mirren.
that the same St Mirren team that beat Yale in the season.
We had players missing.
Um,
I've been seeing Welsh playing.
So
But is that the same Celtic team that beat Yale in the season?
Well, we did beat them.
Exactly. So see
Listen,
all this mumble grumble,
now,
all the rubbish.
I want
See
to,
at Celtic
I want
Park,
to
right?
ask,
Fair
I
enough.
want to ask, how was Ibrox?
Eh?
How was Ibrox? It looked amazing.
In the away end?
Yep.
Oh, mental. It was mental. You seen the video yourself. It was just absolutely mental. Everybody loved it. Celtic fans, even Rangers fans loved it because all Rangers fans that I've spoke to have said it made a difference to the home end because we went in there and was like giving them, we were stupidly giving them stick. We just went in steaming because we made a day of it. And 2,500 fans. See, when you get 2,500 fans singing at you, your instant reaction is going to be, Paul, I'm not having that, take it back. And it lifted the atmosphere at Ibrox to the point where the whole Ibrox was singing. And Rangers fans said, we prefer that, we needed that. Do you know what I mean? Because apart from the old firms and that, apparently Ibrox is flat.
that's the taking 2,500 is the difference between St Mirren taking bare minimum a couple hundred. Because I went to Ibrox early in the season, the game where we get absolutely throttled, and it wasn't fun in the away end. But you could tell the difference between taking a lot of fans.
Aye, 100%. It's another thing as well, the allocation. We need the allocation back. European allocation. Listen, we would all love the old allocation.
What yous had, Celtic would benefit.
We all love the old allocation, but that, as Celtic have argued with in the last couple of weeks, that wee corner's not safe just to have for an old firm. It's alright for like Arbroaths and St Mirren's that are the same size and stuff like that. So, but see the likes of Celtic Rangers, you're just going to get, it's just a recipe for disaster. You're just going to get hundreds of objects hurled at you. You're just going to you're cornered. They've deliberately done it. So European allocation they need to do. See the way Bayern would have at Celtic Park and Dortmund had at Ibrox. It works well, and it means the place can control it as well because it's shown that it does work. You know, so.
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your insight. Maybe done a video on the allocation and stuff, and I wasn't a fan. I remember going to the Broomland, and I didn't agree with that to begin with either. Like Celtic getting the full of Broomland because the UB had to move, and it wasn't. That's not no other ultra group in the world move section for their rivals. So it was a kind of kicking it to them, like for their own club. But But I do agree with the European allocation. I believe both clubs should be agreeing to that. Like, listen, we'll just meet in the middle, European allocation, and that's it.
Well, apparently Celtic did try and get that and try and sort it a couple of weeks ago, and it was Rangers board. But Rangers fans who actually want it. It's the Rangers board that are
Aye.
causing problems for everybody.
But Rangers board
Like,
are causing problems with the Rangers fans in general as well. You've seen
that's
that
what I'm
at
saying.
the
Rangers
Raith
fans
Rovers
hate the
game.
board. It's a shambles, the Rangers board at the moment, so they need to fix it.
So, but I mate, thank you very much for coming on, Blair. You know I've been trying to
Aye,
chase you up
cheers.
for weeks to come on.
I know, apologies, but
Um,
listen, we got on. Thank you, you've been great.
Next St Mirren game, Robbie's going to be meeting up with you.
Aye, make
100%.
that happen.
We still need to go and choose a game now. We're now getting into the split. So once the split happens, you're choosing a game for us to go to. So,
100%. Thought we've been down to Swindon.
Right, we're going to this one. Mate, do you know how much money I've had recently because I've moved house? Oh, you don't know.
No,
I'm
I'll drive, you're alright.
I'm not in the. Oh, you drive, don't you?
I drive, sure, son.
Oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Listen, go and pick a game, we'll go.
Sorted. We'll get one. We'll get a nice wee summer game, go down and get an ice cream and that.
Yes. But I mean, thank you very much. Guys,
Aye.
I've been Robbo, that's been Robbie, this is Blair. Make sure you check out Z Game in the description, and we'll see you at the next video, which is Robbie's, I'm led to believe.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see you next time, guys. See ya.
Right.